Oh. Hi. Been a minute. So, I'm just remembering I have candy in my mouth. Oh, well, it's fine. Root beer. It's root beer hard candy. I'm an addict when it comes to root beer. I know. Leave me be. But if you must know, this stuff. Yeah. What is it? Dad's old-fashioned root beer. Yeah, good stuff. Whew. Sorry I've been out and about. Right then. We're going to take a moment to go back to the year 2019. Kind of think that might be a bad idea for considering some people. I don't remember certain events. Not going to get focused on that. Point is, during the year 2019, there was a set that was made for the LEGO Creator line, a 3-in-1 set known as the Underwater Robot, which I am in possession of. This is not the whole thing, don't worry. I did not just go and bring you over here to look at a stingray. Manta ray. You get the point. No, stingray. This beautiful devil is the Underwater Robot. If I can get that. Oh, that shouldn't take too long. So, normally, I do not go for the LEGO Creator sets, but in this case I had to make an exception. Why? It's a robot. Of course I got it. You know? It only makes sense. Now, this thing, as mentioned, is a 3-in-1, as with most Creator sets. You can take it apart, reassemble it to whatever you want, typically. Granted, it's whether you use the instructions or you get an idea in your head and you say, you know what, I'm going to do my own thing with this thing. So, damn it. Hold up. Sorry about that, my dog decided to pee in the house. He's currently outside, going to the bathroom outside, so sorry about that. Where was I? Right. 2019, this is a 3-in-1 thing. Typically, I don't get these. Right. Now, as mentioned, you can kind of decide whether or not what you want to do with these sets, typically. Then again, same could be said for all LEGO. Now with this, there are 2 other modes for this thing, other than the robot itself. One is a submersible, and the other is like this 4-legged mining crawler thing that is a mechanical arm that has a drill on it and is able to grab stuff. Now, personally, I'm not really a fan of either other form other than this one. Why? I like robots. It's what I like, all right? Now, a thing to take note of is this thing was made in 2019. And around that time, there were certain things and certain types of parts that were used. I don't remember exactly if they started using those parts, you know, the ones that I'm talking about, the ones that they use for like the arms and legs on robot mechs for Lego Ninjago, or the mech suits for Star Wars or DC comic or Marvel superheroes. Don't worry, I don't really like those joints either. They limit posability and somewhat creativity. Why? Ooh, heart pain. I think, maybe. I'm fine. So, I imagine that was a bit of an issue with this, if it was around that time. Quite frankly, I'm glad they did this, because it makes it easier to do stuff. Plus, I like ratchet joints. That clicking noise is very satisfying. Especially considering I'm just imagining somebody making a stop motion in this. It's really nice, really satisfying. Now, it also allows you to do, this one has a fairly decent amount of posability. You can get this thing to do some really cool stuff. I actually remember posing this thing when I have it around. I have it posed next to my Lego Ship in the Bottle set that I have. I think I may have posted that video by now. If not, you'll see it eventually. Really cool set. I'm happy with that one. But yeah. So, this thing is in search of some gold nuggets that are found underwater on the sea. And you can have that be held in this hand. I will do that later. That decided to fall. There is a stingray that is part of the build that you can have set up as well. I do like how the ratchet joints are, and I do like the usage of parts here to get the look for this thing. I even have these parts here for like the feet, which is really cool. But yeah. 360-degree turns on here, on the legs, 360-degree on the arms. This is on a ball joint, so it can do ball joint stuff. There are claws here that I'm careful with because I don't want them to break. My dog is now back at the door. Give me a moment. All right, doggo is back inside and he now has his treat. All right. Where was I? Right. These are claws that I kind of am very careful with because of the fact that I don't want them to break, because I have had some of these before and the clips broke and I am not happy about that. But it's really cool to see how they did that. I'm really liking this hand here too. The same ball joint thing, you can do whatever you want it to, but there are these clip pieces that allow it to pose the digits how you want to. The thumb, not so much, but these digits, oh yeah. It's really cool. Now, this is also able to rotate a full 360 degrees. I love the clicking sound you can hear from that. It also kind of sounds like a whirring noise, but hey. I love the details here, like how it's like a little oxygen or power pack here at the back. There's this bubble here for the dome, and the little photoreceptor head, maybe the CPU. I don't know, maybe it's in the body or it's in the right here, but I imagine this is with the camera. And then you can just do that. My dog is now getting a drink. But yeah, so there's that. Hello, I'm currently filming. Alright, but yeah. Now, one of the things you can do is you can take this. Now, I have a gold stud here on the bottom, so that way I can just place it here between the studs so it doesn't get stuck to the hand. And you can just do that and have it hold on to the gold that it is able to acquire and find, which is nice. There's a drill on the hand, I forgot to mention that, so I guess if it grabs onto something, it can start drilling and boring into the target, like a rock or something like that, which is really nice to think about. Not so great if you're on the receiving end of it, though, so I will mention that. But yeah. Now, the price of this thing is fairly cheap. I don't remember if I mentioned that before, so I'll mention it now. Around 25 bucks, give or take. You're really just going to town on that water, huh, bud? I don't know if you can hear that, but that is just my dog, just drinking water. You're a very thirsty doggo. Good grief. But yeah. You good? Hey. Are you good, puppy? God's brave. I don't know, he's just drinking. But yeah. Another thing that I would like to note is the fact I love the color scheme here. I love the pieces that were used. Like, right here. Oh, what the? There's a bit of dust in there. I guess that's the point what helps keep this thing together, but look at these tile pieces. I love how it looks so smooth here for that. There's this piece that goes throughout the system, and it goes from these packs through and over, around into here. I guess it reads an O2 meter or power meter, I guess. I love that little thing. The best part about this thing is there's no stickers. So if you want to go... Are you done, buddy? You good, bud? Nope, he still wants to drink more water. So, if, say, you wanted to put this on display underwater, I guess, for whatever reason, you could do so, not to worry about stickers, which is great. But yeah. If you want to put this on display, I'd also recommend putting it alongside other Lego sets or builds that you have that are more an oceanic theme, because it just makes sense and it fits well. I mean, I have mine on display. Go lay down, Bobby. You're all good, bud. Go on, go lay down. You're good. My dog is an old dog. There you go, bud. You should get some rest. Oh boy. That dog, I swear. That's my bud. That's my Charlie. Alright. Back to the thing, yeah? No, I'm not putting on my camera. I got work to do, and that's to do with this video. But yeah. Some people might think, like, hey, those of you might want, or like, hey, what do the other forms look like? I'm not dismantling this thing, looking up instructions, because I don't have the instructions for it, and then reconfiguring it to those other forms. So if you want to see those different forms of this thing, I highly recommend you go look on the internet. And then if you also have one of these yourself, configure it yourself. Just do so. But I'm going to stick with this because I like this. I'm not going to do that. No, thank you. But yeah. What did I get this set? Yeah. It's relatively cheap. Granted, they don't make it anymore, so if you're able to find it on eBay, I highly recommend getting your hands on it, because this is a simple little thing, but it's nice. But this is also a Lego Creator set, and I know that some people are not too fond of these sets, because some people actually no. Some people may not be as fond of these as compared to other themes, so they'll probably just overlook this thing. But if you want something like this, simple, little, kind of niche little thing, go for it. You can find it on eBay, although some prices may be a bit yikes. But hey, I'm just glad I got this one I did. Which reminds me, there's a Lego Ninjago set that I do kind of want to get in the future. It's like one for the Lego Ninjago movie, and it was like a jellyfish tank aerial thingy. I really want to get that thing because the jellyfish thing looks really cool. So I might try and see if I can get that in the future, and I might put that on the channel. If I get that thing, I'm definitely reviewing it for this thing, because I remember it looking really, really cool. So yeah, there's that. But yeah. Another thing that I would like to note is that this thing actually feels like it fit in with another Lego theme that I actually have a set of. Granted, it's not fully intact. Damn it. I have the important parts, which matters. That's what matters. That theme is Lego Atlantis, which actually came out before this thing did. And I think it's cool that they have this set. And depending on the way you want to look at things, it's possible that this may be a reference to that Lego theme. But yeah. I think that was about it. This set. I would think of other ways to modify this thing if I wanted to, but It's an adorable little robot. I think it's fine the way it is. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, my dog is repositioning himself on his bed. Went to get more company. No good, bub? Yeah, he's all good. But yeah. Still munching on the candy, by the way. Don't worry about that. Whoopsie. But yeah. Would I recommend getting it? Not if you don't want it. And you're not really concerned about it. Don't worry about it too much. If you do like some niche little stuff like this and you want an adorable little underwater robot that can be also converted into a submarine or like a little mining underwater rig thing, then yeah, go for it. But yeah, this is something that I like, and I'm really happy to have this thing on display. But also, especially considering the fact it also has that kind of retro kind of vibe. You know what I mean? I mean, just look at this thing. Looks kind of retro. Not too bad. Yeah. Alright. This one's probably going to be a bit of a short video. I'm looking at the clock, says 16 minutes. So I'm going to actually wrap it up a little bit here. If you like what you see on this channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that way, one, you get to see notifications when I post new stuff and you get to see the channel, and it helps me out. It lets me know what it is that you guys want to see on this channel. So do that. Keep tuned because I do have other stuff going on and planning and such. I also do gaming stuff too, so remember that. And yeah, I guess we'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you around, yeah, in the next one. Ta-ta for now.